Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker.
Hello, nice to see you. Look, I've got so much stuff. Just think of all the wonderful things I could make.
There's no room in here for all that stuff.
All right, it's no good complaining, Doodle Drawers. All this stuff's got to go somewhere. Stop it. Stop it. Come here, you. Right, in you get. There's plenty of room. In you get. Now, will you all please stop? Thank you. Oh, excuse you. You are full, aren't you? I've got no more room in my doodle drawers. But hang on. Hold on to your hairbrushes. I've got an idea. Try making a junk picture using all the bits and pieces that you don't know what to do with. Let's make it. You can use anything. Some old toys. Some pipe cleaners. An elephant trunk? No, I don't think we need that. Some bottle tops. And some dried peas and lentils. You'll also need some sticky white PVA glue and a piece of cardboard. Now, to start making your junk picture, like this one here, take your piece of cardboard and start placing your bits of junk on top. Now, you can arrange your bits any way you like. It's up to you. And when you're happy with your picture, stick it all down with glue and leave it to dry. Doesn't it look great? And you can try lots of other designs too. You could paint the background first, like this blue one here. Or you could place all of your junk really tightly together to create a different effect, like this one. Now all of my junk has a new home, and there's loads of room in my drawers. Thank you! Thank you, you're too kind! Make your drawers happy and try making a junk picture. Who's that snoring? These are the shapes. They're asleep. I've got an idea. Let's wake them up. Come on, it's time for a puzzle. Hey, take it away.
Oh, hey,
The shape. The shape. The shape. The shape.
I am a circle.
I am a triangle. I am a square.
I am a rectangle.
How many squares can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 squares. Well done, Square. It's time to go back on the shelf. Those shapes are great.
Hockey here. Minute make time. Minute make time.
It's minute make time. Come on. Now, today we're going to make a snake pot for all your bits and pieces.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like my snakeskin jacket.
Yes, and to make the snake pot, you will need some paints and a pencil and some air drying clay, which you can get from any arty and crafty shop. I'll be back in a tick. Whoa! Here's my air drying clay. Now, do you think it's possible to make a snake pot in just a minute?
Not a chance.
Let's find out. I'm going to have to move very quickly, but don't worry, I'll remind you how to do it all at the end. Are you ready? Let's make it in a minute!
Start the clock.
Right, get a lump of clay and start rolling it into a long sausage shape. Here we go. Have to be as quick as you can, but as careful as you can too, because you don't want the clay to break.
Hurry up.
I'm going as quick as I can. Don't put me off, I'm on a roll. Here we go. Right, this looks quite good. Now start twirling around your sausage shape like that, and then building it up into a pot shape like this. There we go. Building it round. Here we go, round and round it goes. Here we go. There we go, and then turn it round like that and turn up the head and give it a squidge. Then get 2 other little bits, put them on the front like that. There, the eyes, and get a pencil and make eyes. I did it!
Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Just made it. And when it's hard and you've got more than a minute, you can paint it. Look at this one here. It's green with white and red spots, but you can do any colour you want. Look, it's got yellow stripes. Ooh, how about a yellow one? Great! This one's got pink spots too. A snake pot made in a minute. Why don't you try it? And here's a reminder of how to do it. Let's go back to the beginning and take another look. Take a piece of clay and roll it into a long sausage shape. Coil it round until you make a pot shape, like this. Bend the end of it to make a head, and then with 2 other small pieces of clay, make the eyes. Dot them with a pencil and leave your snake pot to dry. Try making it in a minute.
Hello, Mr. Baker. Guess what we're making today?
Oh, I don't know. Let's go and see.
I'm red. I'm light blue. I'm blue. I'm black. I'm orange. I'm grey. it!
Well done, everyone. See you next time. Now it's time to... frame it! Frame it! Frame it! Now have a look at this. This fantastic tropical picture was made using just 2 pieces of cardboard. It's very easy, but looks so good you'll be able to frame it. You'll need a long piece of cardboard and a short piece of cardboard with some black, white and yellow paint. To make your tropical picture, start by dipping the long edge of a piece of cardboard into some black paint. Now use the card to paint with to build up your picture. Why not start by painting some grass? And a tree. This is going to be a palm tree. Make the trunk with the short side of the cardboard. You can twist the paint with the card to make different textures in the paint. Palm trees have lots of spiny branches. Use the long side of the card to make the middle and the short side to make the leaves. Doesn't that look great already? Now, to finish off your picture, why not use the short edge of another clean piece of card to make a circle like this? Some yellow and some white. There we go. It's the sun. And you could even highlight some of the grass and the leaves with the yellowy white paint. See? You don't need any brushes at all to create art. All you need is an old bit of card. Why don't you have a go? What a great way of making a really clever picture. Now all that's left to do is frame it. And next, a messy picture. Watch this. Any ideas what it is yet? It's a bee! Beautiful! It gets messy doing all this art. But one of the best things about making things is that you can often turn one thing into another. You can turn some pencil shavings into a lovely picture. You can turn an egg box into a dog. But what do you think we could turn this into? A useful but quite boring looking cleaning up sponge. This gives me an idea. Let's make it sponge toast and tissue paper baked beans, a work of art that's good enough to eat. As well as our sponge, we'll need some things from the doodle drawers. Some tissue paper. A plastic knife and fork. Some sticky white PVA glue. Some paint. Some plastic sheep. No, not really, I'm just messing around, we don't need these. And a paper plate. Whoa! Now, to make your sponge toast and tissue paper baked beans like this, first take your scissors and trim your sponge so it's rounded at one end and so it looks a bit more like a slice of toast. Be careful though, because scissors are sharp. Then get some white paint and mix it with some brown paint to make a light brown toast colour. There. Now brush your paint mixture all over your sponge. Now paint brown around the edges for a crust effect. It looks just like a piece of toast. Let's stick it on our plate. Now, whilst that dries, get some orange tissue paper, or you could use white tissue paper and colour it in orange, and roll lots and lots of small, tiny tissue paper balls very tightly. These will be our baked beans. Yummy. There's one. And there's two. Here's a whole plate full. Now let's stick some beans on our toast and plate. Now mix some white sticky PVA glue with some orange paint. This makes the baked bean sauce, which we can pour all over our beans. There. Now for a finishing touch, a plastic fork and a plastic knife. Stick everything down and leave it to dry. All finished. Now, if you like the idea of turning this into something different, have a look at some of the other ideas you could make.
Try making sponge sandwiches with tissue paper lettuce, cardboard tomato and foam ham and cheese. Mmm! Or how about sponge fish fingers, sponge chips, tissue paper peas and ketchup made from a blob of red paint.
So the next time you see a boring old sponge, you'll know you can turn it into something far more interesting. Wow! Look at that! This is great, because I was feeling a bit hungry, actually.
Oh, time to go! Time to go!
Oh, that's it for now. My making time's over, but yours is just beginning. See you soon. It's time to put all this stuff back in its box.
Come on, mini makers, let's dance with the shapes.
I am a circle.
Spin around in a circle on the ground.
I am a triangle.
Clap your hands in the air, triangles everywhere.
I am a square.
Everybody draw a square, draw it here, draw it there. Bounce everybody, bounce like you just don't care. What's it going to be? Wait and we will see, a shape for you and me.
Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker.
Do you know someone's left footprints on my floor? Yes, and they're too big to be mine. Look at that. So, come on then, own up. Who's left their muddy footprints behind, eh? Who was it, no one prepared to admit it, eh? Well, don't worry, I'll look into that later. But I have to say, these footprints have given me an idea. Try setting your footprints in stone and make them look really old in a stone picture. Let's make it! We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. 3 pieces of card. Some ripped up bits of tissue paper. Some white sticky PVA glue. Whoa! And most importantly,
You'll need some play sand.
you can get that from your local DIY or pet shop. Won't be a minute. I've got it. Whoa! Now, to make your stone picture, like this one, the next thing you'll need will be, oh, that's right, a foot. I'm just popping upstairs to take my shoes and socks off. Now, to make your stone footprint, like this one, take one of your pieces of card and draw around your foot with a pen. And then cut this out with some scissors. Now, be careful because scissors are sharp. So you might want to ask an adult to help you with this bit. Next, use your cut-out foot as a guide and draw around it onto your second piece of card. And then cut this one out too, carefully. Now, take your other piece of card and stick both of your cut-out feet onto it, one on top of the other. And next, cover the whole thing in glue. Next, place tissue paper all over your picture. Scrunch it up and then stick it on. And if you want, you can add extra bits to build up your toes and the other parts of the foot. Now, put it in a tray, and whilst it's still wet,
Sprinkle play sand all over it.
Now, sprinkle off all of your extra sand, and look! It's a stone footprint! Wow! Why not try some other shapes, like a stone hand? It's made in the same way. That is handy. Or how about a stone crab? You can do that by drawing a crab shape onto cardboard. What a little nipper, eh? So go on, try making a stone picture. They're great! But back to the question, who left these footprints?
I did. Got a problem with that?
No problem. Sorry.
Who's that snoring?
These are the shapes. Ah, they're asleep. I've got an idea. Let's wake them up. Rise and shine, come on.
Hey!
Take it away.
Oh! Hey! Ah,
The shape. The shape. The shape. The shape.
I am a circle.
I am a triangle. I am a square.
I am a rectangle.
The shape.
I am a rectangle.
What are the rectangles going to make? Can you guess? It's a house! Well done, rectangle. Time to get back on the shelf!
I love those shapes. They're brilliant. Did you see that bit?
Hockey here.
Oh,
Minute make time. Minute make time.
oh, it's minute make time. Let's make a torch projector. I'll show you what I mean. Let's turn the lights down. Now, torch projectors are great for shining spooky patterns in the dark, like this spider. The spider's appeared as if from nowhere. Ooh. Let's turn the lights back up. Right, to make a torch projector, you will need a crisp tube with a lid, some black paper, a glue stick, a pencil, some scissors, and of course, a torch. Now, do you think it's possible to make a torch projector in just a minute?
No way.
Really? I think it is. Let's find out. OK, I'm going to have to move very quickly, but don't worry, I'll remind you how to do it at the end. Here we go. Let's make it in a minute. Right, let's get our rectangle of black paper and fold it in half. Now, with our pencil, let's draw a spider shape. Like that, like that. There we go. Now, let's get our scissors. Be very careful with this bit because scissors are sharp. It's time to cut out the spider shape. Now, this is quite fiddly, so you might want to ask an adult to help you with this bit. Yes, this is tricky to do.
Be careful.
I'm being careful, don't worry. There's just one leg to go.
Hurry up.
Here we go. You don't want to cut a leg off. Round, and there's our spider shape. Now let's get our glue. Stick with glue on the lid, like that. And if you put our torch inside, put it on there, and it's done! I did it!
Just in time.
You're not wrong. Whew. Let's check it works. Let's turn the lights down. There we go. Now let's have a look. Where's my spider? There he is. Look, it's a spooky spider. But you don't have to just make a spooky spider. There are lots of shapes you could do, like a spooky bat. Now, if you don't like spooky bats, you could do a star. Oh, that's great. Now, let's turn the lights back up. If you've got more than a minute, you can decorate your torch projectors like this. Torch projectors made in a minute. Why don't you try it? And here's a reminder of how to do it.
Let's go back to the beginning and take another look. Fold a piece of card in half and then draw half a shape on it. Carefully cut around the lines and then open it out and look! It's a full shape. Stick the shape onto the crisp tube lid and with the torch turned on inside the tube, your projector works.
Try making it in a minute.
Hello, Mr. Maker. Guess what we're making today?
Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look.
I'm brown. I'm yellow. I'm green. It's a snail.
Well done, everybody. See you next time. Now it's time to...
Frame it. Frame it. Frame it. Now have a look at this.
Look at this great exploding firework picture. It's easy to do, but looks so good that you'll be able to frame it. You'll need some dark-coloured paper, brightly coloured paint, glue, glitter, and a paintbrush. First, squirt some blobs of paint all around your paper. You don't have to be neat. Now, flick the paint out of each blob with a paintbrush like this. This is great fun. Then, make it extra explosive. Use your paintbrush to splash some sticky white PVA glue all over your picture. Now, shake some glitter over it. Shake it all off and wait for it to dry. What a great firework picture! Why don't you try it? And when it's all done, it looks really explosive. Kaboom!
What a great way of making a really clever picture. Now all that's left to do is frame it.
Doesn't that look amazing? Now, have a look at this.
Hello, it's only me. These plastic jars and bottles are really useful for keeping things in. That's why I've been collecting some to keep my bits and pieces in. And yes, you've guessed it, they've given me a great idea.
Impress your friends and fit an ocean into a jar with its very own ship sailing on the high seas.
Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. A plastic jar with a lid that's big enough for you to get your hand in and out of easily. A straw. Some white rice. Some blue food colouring. Some modelling clay. And some kitchen roll and a glue stick. Whoa! Now this is quite a lot of stuff, but it's worth it because the ship in a jar is a great make. Now first we need to make some sea, and for that we take some white rice and add a few drops of blue food colouring. Here we go, and then give it a stir. There! Now, whilst that dries, we can make our ship. And for this, we take our modelling clay and squeeze it into the shape of a ship. Let's get ship shape. There. Now get a square of kitchen roll and cut off 2 corners, one big and one small. These are going to be the sails, like this. But remember to be careful because scissors are sharp. This leaves you with one big triangle and one small triangle. Now fold them in half. Like that. And like that. There. Now remember your straw? We need to very carefully cut 2 bits off it about the same size. Like that. And like that. Now we need to stick our cut-out kitchen roll sails to our straw.
All done.
Next, push the finished sails into the ship. There, and now we need to slide our ship into our jar. Very carefully, in it goes. And press it down. Nice and hard, like that. There, we're nearly done. But there's one thing missing. Remember this? The blue rice. We need to carefully pour this inside because this is going to be our sea. So let's screw our lid back on. There, fantastic. So try making your very own ship in a jar. Complete with a lovely, realistic blue sea. Not that realistic.
Oh! Time to go! Time to go!
Oh, that's it for now. My making time's over, but yours is just beginning. See you soon. It's time to put all this stuff back in its box.